Did you know Gen Z and millennials are actually leading the return to church? New research from the State of the Church 2025 initiative shows they're going more often than older generations. Pretty wild, right? The research is provided by Barna and Gloo. That's Gloo. Gloo is all about helping pastors and leaders by connecting the faith ecosystem with the latest research, tech, and even values-aligned AI. It's high tech for a higher purpose. Check it out for yourself. Just text JOIN to 46816. Again, that's JOIN to 46816.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Teenager opens up burger joint and gives back by offering free meals to veterans all year long. Written by Julie Provost, read by Julie Provost. 18-year-old Will Burrell of Long Island, New York is quite the teenager who gives back. He opened a business that gives back to the military. Veterans and service members can eat there for free all year long. In today's world, it can sometimes be hard to find a teenager willing to do so much for others. But Will is all about that. He started his own business, Will's Smash Burgers. Located in Montauk, New York, he came into America's newsroom to talk all about it. He began sharing that he started his business when he was just 17 years old, after hosting a charitable fundraiser. I hosted a 60-person sit-down dinner, and we raised $1,500 for the Gary Sinise Foundation, Will shared, and that supported the firefighters in LA. Will's Burgers, made with brisket and bacon jam. In addition to offering veterans free meals, staff members write encouraging messages on the bags, such as "Someone thinks you are the best." We try and spread mental health, positivity, and awareness, he shares. I love giving back and seeing the smile on people's faces when they read those bags. Will also shares about when a group of U.S. Coast Guard service members were pleasantly surprised at the free meal. It was great timing, so they sat down, they got burgers. It's right after we went public with the free meals for veterans, and we saw a smile on their faces, Will said. They were ecstatic, and it just felt great to give back to them. This young man is clearly creative, entrepreneurial, and service-oriented. When asked by Dana Pareto on the show about where he got that from, he says, "I got it from my father. Growing up, he always taught me to do the right thing and give back to others. So every chance I get, I like to help people out, especially those who serve for us." What an amazing young man making his community a better place. I know Will continue to make a difference in the years to come. Up next for him is college. He's waiting to hear back from Cornell University. We wish him the best with his future.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while paying for overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to health insurance with a biblical solution. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Did you know Gen Z and millennials are leading the resurgence in church attendance? New research from Gloo and Barna shows that they're now attending church more often than older generations. That's a historic shift. And behind this discovery is Gloo, spelled Gloo. Gloo has a mission to serve those who serve, pastors, leaders, publishers, and more. And they do it by connecting the faith ecosystem with the latest research, technology, and values-aligned AI. That's high tech for a higher purpose. See the research yourself. Just text the word JOIN to 46816. Again, that's JOIN to 46816.
Volunteer firefighter overcomes tragedy to serve her community again. Written by Michaela Gordoni, read by Julie Provost. A Pennsylvania volunteer firefighter is putting on her gear again, 2 years after an incident that took the life of her boyfriend and left her in critical condition. Her experience is a poignant, real-life story of courage in the face of loss. "I'm just putting one foot in front of the other," said 26-year-old Emily Ginnelly, "to prove to myself who I am and what I'm capable of." In October of 2023, Emily and her boyfriend, Colin Reedy, were both volunteer firefighters, were responding to a call during a storm when their vehicle hydroplaned into a tree. Colin died in the accident and Emily barely survived. The doctors told my parents I had 5 minutes once I got into the hospital, and if they didn't take action, then I definitely would not be here, Emily said. After the accident, Emily stayed in the hospital for over 1 month while she healed from a spinal fracture, spleen injury, broken ribs, a stroke, and a traumatic brain injury. She may never fully recover and continues physical and cognitive therapies as well as continuous surgeries. However, that hasn't stopped her from rejoining the force and continuing to help her community. They would get in first in line to help me, and I just want to be able to do that for other people, said Emily. It's great having Emily back. She's an inspiration to us all, said Fire Captain Mark Vincenza, Jr. The West Whiteland Fire Company made a memorial for Colin outside of its building to honor him. Emily says losing Colin meant losing the biggest part of her life. I feel like I lost part of myself because of all of my injuries, she said. But she has a lot to live for, including her family, community, and puppy Chandler, and she has an undying passion to serve. He would be really proud of me for keeping going, especially after everything I've been through. And I know he's here with me now. I know it. So that brings me a lot of joy, she said. Emily also encourages people to donate blood because blood transfusions helped save her life. Emily's story is brimming with courage. She's grieving and facing cognitive and physical battles, but she's still willing to risk her life again to help others. What a brave, sweet soul.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Be inspired by stories of faith in action with Christy Graham, host of the On the Ground podcast from Samaritan's Purse. Christy recently joined Bought and Beloved, Christian Parent Crazy World, Praying Christian Women, and That's Just What I Needed, to share incredible stories of how God is working through Samaritan's Purse around the world. Check out these interviews on one of these Life Audio podcasts today.